Good morning, class 7. We were reading chapter 6, How Things React with One Another. In this chapter, we have seen physical change, some activities which are based on physical change. We have seen chemical change and some activities which are based on chemical change. Now in this class, we are going to see some reactions of chemical changes. So students, open page number 76 in your science book and keep a pencil with you to underline hard words. Now I am going to read. In addition to the formation of new substances, a chemical change may be accompanied by one or more of the following 6 changes. Here you have to underline accompanied. Accompanied means including. So with the formation of new substance, there would be 6 type of changes in the chemical change. First is evolution of gas. For example, when zinc granules are added to dilute sulfuric acid, hydrogen gas is evolved. If a burning matchstick is brought near the mouth of a test tube, it burns with a pop sound. So, here you can see the reaction. Hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid reacts with zinc and forms zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. So, if we take some zinc granules in a test tube and we add little amount of hydrochloric acid on it, after some time hydrogen gas comes out from test tube. Hydrogen gas is colorless and odorless. Therefore, we cannot recognize it. But if lighted matchstick or candle flame is brought near the test tube, the hydrogen gas emanating from the test tube creates a pop sound, due to which we can identify that hydrogen gas is coming out of the reaction from the test tube. Now the second, when solid sodium nitrate is heated, oxygen gas is evolved. If a glowing splinter is brought near the mouth of the test tube, it bursts into flame. Splinter means measured. Here you can read about splinter. Splinter is a thin strip of wood used for lighting a fire. So underline this word. Here you can see sodium nitrate. After getting heat, sodium nitrate forms sodium nitrite. Oxygen is also produced in this reaction, and if a burning candle is brought near oxygen to test oxygen, it burns with explosion. Now the next, when solid calcium carbonate is heated, carbon dioxide gas is evolved. If this gas is passed through lime water turns milky. So, if the gas, here you can see that calcium carbonate, after getting heat, calcium carbonate forms calcium oxide and carbon dioxide gas. If this gas is passed in the lime water becomes milky colored. Do you know, when you cut slice of apple, brinjal, potato, etc., they acquires a brown colored layer. This change of color is due to the formation of a new substance on reaction with atmospheric air. So this food article reacts with atmospheric air and forms a reddish brown color on the surface of the cutted piece. Now change of color. For example, when solid lead nitrate is heated, reddish brown nitrogen dioxide gas is evolved. Also a yellow colored lead monoxide is formed. So here you can see, after getting heat, lead nitrate, lead nitrate forms reddish brown colored nitrogen dioxide and yellow colored lead oxide, and oxygen is also evolved in this reaction. Is that clear? Now turn this page. Formation of precipitate. For example, when hydrogen sulfide gas is passed through blue colored copper sulfate solution, black precipitate of copper sulfide is formed. Here you can see copper sulfate. When copper sulfate reacts with hydrogen sulfide gas, it forms copper sulfide and sulfuric acid. Formed copper sulfide is black in color and it forms a precipitation in the bottom of the test tube. Here you can understand about the precipitation. Precipitate is a solid substance that deposits from a solution. Is that clear? Now the next, when ammonium hydroxide and iron sulfate solutions are mixed together, a brown colored precipitate of iron hydroxide is obtained. So here you can see the reaction that ammonium hydroxide reacts with iron sulfate and forms iron hydroxide, which is brown colored precipitate, and ammonium sulfate. Now the next reaction, when sodium chloride and silver nitrate solutions are mixed together, a white precipitate of silver chloride is formed. So here you can see that sodium chloride reacts with silver nitrate and forms silver chloride, which is a white precipitate, and sodium nitrate. Now endothermic reaction, you can understand endothermic reaction that the reaction in which heat energy is absorbed is called endothermic reaction. When heat energy is absorbed in a reaction, then this reaction is called endothermic reaction. Key fact, almost all reactions are accompanied by energy changes. So, all the chemical reactions are accompanied by energy changes. Now, the absorption of evolution of heat, light or any other radiation. For example, when carbon and sulfur are heated, that is, heat energy is absorbed, then carbon sulfide is formed. Here you can see that carbon reacts with sulfur, and this reaction is endothermic reaction, and they form carbon sulfide. So in this reaction, heat is absorbed. And the second reaction, when water is added to quicklime, means calcium oxide, heat energy is evolved. So here you can see that quicklime reacts with water and form calcium hydroxide, and heat is evolved in this reaction. So this reaction is exothermic reaction. Here you can read about the exothermic reaction. The reaction in which heat energy is evolved is called exothermic reaction. Now sound may be produced. For example, in activity 6.7, you observe that when baking soda is added to vinegar, carbon dioxide gas is produced with a hissing sound. Here you can see the previous reaction, that when vinegar reacts with baking soda, it forms carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide releases with hissing sound from the test tube. 6. Change of smell may occur, or a new smell may be given off. For example, when cooked food containing oils and fats is kept in the open, not refrigerated for long, it gets spoiled and gives a foul smell. You have tested it, that when you kept cooked food in the open for a long time, it gets spoiled and it gives a foul smell. So here you can see some questions. You have to give answer them orally. In the next class we will see rusting of iron. So that's all for today, students. Thank you, class.